This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra. My right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking. Listen. This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra. My right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.
The weekend.
Glory to God.
All right, Mr. Olajide, a quick one. Let's dive into the trending issues now. That the Southeast governors refused to sign shorty for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Mr. Olajide, let me have your reaction. What do you think the Southeast governors are afraid of? Are they scared of Nnamdi Kanu?
Mr. Kacee, go back to the history. The people that gave up Kanu first are the Southeast governor. They were the ones that first prescribed ipob and prescribed Kanu activities. Before Buhari now went to court and get court injunction to back up what the Southeast did. The problem Kanu has presently today was originated by Southeast governors. Go back to your archive. You're a journalist.
So that means that the Southeastern governors betrayed their own son.
It's more than betrayed. That war betray you said is even little. What prominent, what indicting word can I use than that? They kill their son. That one, the atrocity before this country was caused on him by Southern governors. But I didn't have the guts to program ipob or Kanu. Southern governor that one first prescribed Kanu and activities of ipob in service. After that, Buhari government now went to court and got government to back it up to legalize it. So if they refuse to sign shorty for him, I am not expecting to go back from what they have done, the evil they have done, because they are the actors of the evil of what before Kanu today. So if they are not signing any shorty for him, they are asking, certifying, they are sustaining the evil they originated on him. So don't be surprised. So just go to your archive and do investigation journalism of what of this of this.
Mr. Olajide, what do you think will have been the cause of the Southeastern governors to come out publicly to betray their own son?
The reason being that in any situation, in any circumstance you find yourself, there are always two parties. The status quo, there are some people who are enjoying that status quo. The status quo we have in service now is the political status quo of being a governor, senator, house of rep, commissioner, chairman, political appointee, political duties of the office of political offices, duties of political offices. Those who are benefiting from it right now will want Kanu permanently stayed off service, because once Kanu come up, he command majority of the followership. Of course, if somebody that already sit at home where there is a legitimate government, yes, because that's what we call them, legitimate government, legal government in place, and people are obeying him, he will say let there be sit at home, not violent demonstration, just sit at home peacefully, and people obey him. They took to his instruction against the existing state authority, so they always see him as the government in place but not having authority yet, or that people will follow, and they are afraid of massive stand up against them. But if this man should come up and give another instruction whereby people ask people to come up in a live number against government, they will do it. So they are afraid of that, so they don't want to lose the current status, the office they are enjoying, the largest of political office they are enjoying right now. So they will never want Kanu released, except Kanu can renounce the agitation of Biafra. That's when they can be so okay, our office is guaranteed. Therefore, Kanu to be a free man in the service, their office is not guaranteed, their position of authority is seriously threatened, and they fear that they could be voted against and changed out and be different of office. That's why they will never allow him. But the majority of the masses who are on the side of Kanu don't have the power to bring Kanu out of where he is now. They don't Kanu command followership, majority followership. So that's why they will never allow him, because the current office they are occupying, the largest they are occupying, the benefits of the office they are occupying, political office they are occupying, and those economic office too, those economic interests too, those who are doing business with government, who are getting contract from government, state, local and federal, from the service, those ones will not want to lose their source of living. So they see the status quo as their benefits which they don't want to lose. Political benefits, economic benefits, those are the people who does not want Kanu. So but the only Kanu interest only lie with the majority.
But Mr. Olajide, last year, most of the elites from the southeast appealed with Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that you should release Nnamdi Kanu. Was there elite services? Was the way you told rendering elite service for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Are they not serious, or were they not serious for whatever they said then that the federal government should release Nnamdi Kanu? Because it seemed to as if their statement does not tally with their action. Now that Nnamdi Kanu lawyers, they've approached the Supreme Court for the final judgment for the prescribe of ipob as a terrorist organization. What do you think will be the final judgment?
Mr. Kacee, it is wrong to preempt outcome of the judgment of a court of law. They even say there's one statement lawyers use. Is it that if you comment on
data that already in court?
Yes.
Now, I know that
Yes.
I know
Yes.
about. So I'm
Yes.
just trying to tell you. What do you think will be the outcome? Because what happened in the Federal High Court and what happened in the
Court of Appeal.
Court of Appeal, do you think similar thing might still repeat itself, or you have that confidence in the Supreme Court?
Mr. Kacee.
I'm saying if the Supreme Court, you believe the Supreme Court going to give a fair judgment?
No, there's nothing like fair judgment in this case. That's what we call judgment that is based on interest, on some interest that it has played for that judgment to come up. The political interest in Southeast is against Kanu. Yes, don't forget the presidential level, their political interest as well is against Kanu because they want their interest as far as political matter is concerned in Southeast. The way is, if they give this man release, how will it affect their political interest in Southeast? Their political ally in Southeast who go to work for them, if they have been displaced from office, how would they get their votes in Southeast? So the federal government itself is also considering their political interest, considering their political ally in Southeast, that would still be in office if we allow this man to be released. What will be the effect of this man released on the political interest of the federal government? Don't forget, Tinubu is a politician. Everything he's doing is based on interest, not love or hatred. So he will weigh his political interest in Southeast. The Justices Binta Nyako, the Justices of Kalu, who are loyalists of Mr. President at the federal level. If this man is released, what will be their position? How would they be in Southeast? Would they still be having a ground of Southeast political interest in line for Mr. President? If it is not, then both the political interest in Southeast and the federal government will prevail and not allow government to go in favor of Kanu.
All right, Mr. Olajide. Mr. Olajide, before